channel.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think. So go live.
Yeah, I did. So I can see I'm live on YouTube channel.
Let me see. It was Chennai, I think, yeah? Yeah, let me see. Just
People are saying.
You have the.
Yeah, it's live. Now it's live.
It's live, right?
Okay. Good
Yeah, it's
stuff.
live.
Good stuff.
Now it's live. But it's showing YouTube channel, so you should go to chess.com. It's on YouTube now. I can see YouTube thing.
Pragg, can you send me the link to search channel just so I check?
Oh yeah. How do I send it?
On WhatsApp.
Okay.
So hello everyone. Can you all see the? Are we live now?
Yeah.
Kushal?
Yeah,
We are live, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to add the voice as well.
It's live.
We are live. Okay. So hello everyone again. This is Grandmaster R.B. Ramesh from India, Chess Gurukul, and we have Grandmaster Anish Giri from joining us from Netherlands, and Grandmaster Pragg joining us from Chennai. So hello Anish and hello Pragg.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today, first of all, let me thank both Pragg and Anish for joining in our stream. And we are honored, and this is our first stream in Chess Gurukul, and I'm not very great with the technicalities, but Anish and Pragg had helped a lot. So thank you very much for that. So how we are planning to do it today is like we'll be trying to analyze some very complex positions. First one is quite not so difficult, but it could be a little tricky. So in this, for the first position, I'm showing the position on the screen. Anish and Pragg have seen the position already.
Yeah, we have this here just in case.
So currently they will be wearing that blindfold, and they will try to solve the positions. And whatever analysis they show, I will make the moves on the board, so you'll be able to see them on your screen. But obviously, they will not be able to see. And they both also can hear each other, and in a way, it will be more entertaining because they will know what the other guy is thinking and find mistakes in the other's analysis if possible. And from the second position, I will just be telling the position where the pieces and pawns are, and they will not be seeing the position, and they will try to get the position in their mind and solve it. And they'll be much more tougher than this position. Is that fine, Anish and Pragg?
Yeah. Of course, the audience will see all the positions. That's the idea, right?
Yeah. You want to see the positions?
No, the audience. No.
Yeah, the audience, they see.
The audience will see all the positions. Yes,
audience will see all the positions, and they will also see all the analysis that you'll be telling.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently we see the position. So who is to move here?
It's white to play.
It's white. I think I already solved this one. I mean,
okay, Pragg has already got the answer, but let's wait for Anish.
Yeah, this will be the theme of the day. Let's wait for Anish. You will get to hear.
No, I don't think so.
So we have.
Okay, sir. Maybe is that the? Is it the point to go knight b6, knight e2, queen f8? Is that the point?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nice. Knight b6, knight e2, queen f8. That's very pretty.
Yeah. So I will show the solution for the audience. Knight b6 looks pretty easy and straightforward, but surprisingly, Nigel Short did not play this move. This game was between Nigel Short versus Tony Miles, 1984, and Nigel did not play knight b6. He played timid move a3, but we will understand why when we see what happens after knight b6. So this is obviously a fork, and the move. Maybe we'll ask the audience. But can you see a good defensive idea for black here after knight b6?
Defensive, offensive.
Yeah, defensive, offensive.
I think we should also click on something, right? Like on chess.com, because it might ask like you're online or something.
Oh yeah. You're right. Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
you have to make some. Yeah. Okay, good point.
On chess-based screen, on chess.com screen, right?
Yeah. Not to get logged out. Yeah. Okay, but
yeah, for the audience, like after knight d6.
Now I think the board is not visible in your stream. I think you should just have the chess.com stream. I mean chess.com board.
In the OBS?
No, I mean in the Google whatever, in Google or yeah.
Yeah.
Sumed in my chat sees 92. Sumed, so Sumed's the man.
Yeah.
Guys, if queen f5, we just take the knight on rook on c8. So 92 is the one. Yeah, that's the best try.
This is the best try. So this is the reason why Nigel rejected knight d6 because of the back rank. So for example, if we take rook to d7, rook c1 mate. So now you can understand why he went a3 on the first move, because he was planning to play knight b6, knight e2, rook d7, rook c1, king a2. So can you also tell me what is the win here? What is the move which Nigel missed?
Okay, chat. Mobilize yourself, chat.
Sorry?
I'm talking to my chat, sir. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to inspire and motivate my chat to solve this one.
Yeah, hello everyone. So now you have to find the winning move for white, which Nigel missed. Probably both the players missed.
Yes, guys. So the hint is, it is a kind of move because sir, many of our viewers, they're fans of Samay Raina, they're fans of his, and so he very often sacrifices his queen unintentionally. But in this,
my board is not visible.
did you have? Do you have in OBS?
I think you should just you should not go to YouTube at all.
I should not go to YouTube at all.
Yeah.
Or
you should no, sir. You should never minimize the board. Never minimize the window.
No, I have not minimized, but I was.
No, like he has gone to the other tab in.
Oh yeah, you should not switch the tab. Yeah. Otherwise, leaking will happen. No. There is you capture that particular. If you switch tabs, it captures your other stuff.
Okay, so I have to in the OBS.
You have to separate them. You have to. No. You should just switch back to the board, but you should separate the tabs. The one that you want to.
I've separated. So is this fine now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yes, my chat solved. It's Queen of8.
Wow, fantastic. So it's a battle, between Anish and our fans. Come on, guys. Bharat, I'm banking on you. So
guys, definitely check out Ramesh sir's channel. It's probably more fun, his broadcast, because there are a lot of more boomer moments. There is some kind of there's a lot more because my stream is now very smooth. I have the board, the cameras, but I think sir's stream is much more entertaining. So you should definitely check it out. First time always very hard.
Yeah. So.
Okay, now we do blindfold. Yeah, okay, I'll put my blindfold on.
Yeah,
okay.
So the move he missed is Queen of 8.
Queen of 8, yes.
So if King of 8, knight d7 check, and then we capture, we become a piece up.
Oh.
And if he captures with the rook, again, knight d7 attacks the rook and the knight. So it is material.
So it's important to show probably, I don't remember, we showed bishop e2 queen d1, yeah? We showed that tactic instead of Queen of 8?
No.
That is the key.
Yeah, that is also very important detail.
That is the key. Why? That's why you need to take the queen, because bishop e2 queen takes d1 is there. Yeah.
Okay.
And mate. So you can also appreciate why he wanted to play a3 early on, right?
Yes.
So this is a nice position to start with.
Yeah.
So now I would request
so
Anish and
I have it on.
Yeah. So to have the blindfold on.
I'm just trying to see if I look good. Do I look good, sir? Does this mask look good on me now?
Look like,
okay, excellent.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Okay.
different form of Spider-Man, different
To
version.
be honest, not to be very honest with you, if I just remove my glasses, I'm already blindfolded, but it's fine. I'll put this for extra special effect.
Okay.
That's a good one. Okay, so
Let's say it's true. I don't see the board without glasses, but it's fine. I'll put it.
Okay.
okay,
I
so
still don't
now
see anything. Okay.
let me go to
Okay.
next one. Again, this one is not going to be too difficult, but let me first share the position for the viewers so they can
Oh, I
relate
just
to it.
should click somewhere, no? Okay. 1 second.
So
Is the board already set it up?
no,
Is
not
it
yet.
Okay, I'll just. Yeah. Okay.
You're fine,
Yeah.
Pragg. Pragg, you're fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the
Hmm.
position. I'm going to set the position for the audience.
Yeah.
I can see I'm. Okay, so for Anish and Pragg, I will tell the white position first. King on A1, pawn A2, B2, E4, pawns A2, B2, E4, queen on E3, rooks G1 and F1, rooks G1, F1, and there is one more pawn on H7. One more pawn on H7. Okay, so I'll repeat the white position again. King A2, or maybe Pragg, you can repeat the position.
Yeah. King on A1. King on A1, right?
Yes.
King A1, pawn A2, B2, E4, and H7.
H7, H7, yeah?
Yeah, H7. Yeah.
Okay.
Queen E3 and Rook F1, Rook G1.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it correct?
Yeah, Queen E3, Rook G1, Rook F1.
Yeah.
Okay, and for black, King H8, pawns G5, E5, E6, A4.
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 Okay.
So King H8, pawn G5, E5, E6, A4, Queen E7, Rook C2, Rook B8, B for Bangalore.
Sorry, pawn G5, E6, E5, A4, and
Queen E7, Rook
Rook
C2,
B8, yeah.
Rook B8, B for Bombay. Okay, so it's white to play. So here there are two questions. One, this game was played between Liko versus Halifman in the year 2000, FIDE knockout at Delhi. And first you have to find Peter Liko's move. And then you have to find the solution.
Wait, first find the wrong move, then the right move. Brilliant. Brilliant.
No, but I would say wrong move. I say Peter's move. It's easier.
okay. Yeah.
So to the audience, how we are doing it is I will be mentioning where the piece and pawn positions are to Anish and Pragg. They have to imagine the position in their head and give their analysis.
Can I say?
You already have it. You want to say the correct solution, or you want to say
I
Anish
think
move?
the correct solution I got. Not sure. Okay, just a moment. I'll just take it away.
You got it already.
Not sure. Okay.
Okay, give me a minute, yeah? I'm onto something. I'm onto something.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ashwin, for being here.
Okay, maybe. Maybe, sir, maybe I found it. I'm not so sure.
Okay.
I think it is
Rook B.
rook to g5, yeah?
So we have
Rook B.
Rishi Anand.
Rook g8, rook b8, yeah? I'm
Yeah, rook
thinking.
G, rook B8, yeah.
Yeah. Thinking it's that.
So
Yeah, it's
Anish,
actually made. It's not even.
I see someone in the chat. It says Vishy Anand. If it is really Vishy Anand, we are honored. Hello, Vishy.
Sir, there is a possibility that somebody made a name called Vishy also, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not really sure.
I mean, I'm not saying
Maybe
there is such most likely, of course, it's Vishy Anand himself, of course. Most likely, obviously, because he's a good friend of us, all of us. But there is a possibility it could be somebody else.
Yes, I can understand. Yeah. So who wants to go first? Anish?
Yeah, we already said it.
I think we had the same solution yesterday.
Yeah, it's rook B8, no?
Yeah, rook G5.
So what is Liko's move?
Rook B1.
Yeah, rook B1.
So
it's very solid. Very solid. Rook B1.
Very solid.
Yeah.
Too solid. So
but it's hard. Rook B8 is hard. I have to say the solution is very hard.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah.
So this is what happened in the game, but the solution is really nice.
Yeah, because you need to distract this rook on.
You need to have, yes, you don't have the two rooks on the second rank for rook h2 to block the rook h1 check.
So, no, I think you go rook. Yeah, okay. I thought with rook g1, but I think it should be it's same. Yeah.
So now we are unable to deliver mate. So Anish, so let me ask just a few questions. So rook g5, rook b2, rook g8 check, king h7, and here rook h8, king h8, queen h6, king g8.
This is a draw, yeah, I think.
Yeah, this is a draw. Here, take Papa.
Yes. Because rook g1, you have rook g2. Yes, so you need to distract one of the rooks. Yeah.
What the point Anish is making is here. Unfortunately, black has this and white has nothing more. So you have to take a perpetual like this. So rook h8 doesn't work, and here the brilliant move is rook b8. Amazing, right? So these guys could they didn't even see the position. They just heard where the pieces are, and they found this brilliant move. And not only that, so there are a few interesting things. One, they are able to visualize the position initially, and then as they move on into the analysis, they still can keep track of where the pieces and pawns are, and that's another important observation. And the other thing, not only they are able to see the position of the pieces and pawns, but they are also able to come up with very difficult moves. Even finding rook b8 for us in a standard time control wouldn't be that easy, right? But they're able to find it so quickly, correctly in blindfold. So fantastic. So now after rook b8, the point is if rook b8, Pragg?
Yeah, actually there is I think 2 wins, because okay, first queen h3, king
g8. I thought queen h3 is just mating actually.
I think so. Yeah, queen h3, king g8, maybe I think queen g4 is also winning, but queen g4, king h8, sorry, probably rook g1 is the best.
G1 I think is just mating,
Yeah, I saw rook g1, but I thought queen and g4 is also winning.
So now he doesn't have this rook g2 stuff. So for rook b8, we have to analyze what will be the difference. But the position is still not over. You guys are still blindfolded, right?
Yeah.
No, rook g.
The position is it's still not over.
Yeah, queen h3, king g8, rook g1,
so
queen
g7,
queen
find the best defense for black.
Yeah, well, after rook takes b8, it is made, I think, just by force. But you mean instead of rook takes b8, there is a better defense, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Himank, you're asking for the coordinates. Yeah, probably like after we finish the position, maybe we'll try to get it. But if not, anyway, I will be making the moves on the screen, so you will be able to.
Maybe rook takes a2 and rook h2, something like this.
Yes, very good.
After rook h2, there is no direct mate, I think. There's not even a check.
Yeah, but I thought queen g3 should come, no?
Yeah, so.
But there is the queen g3,
yeah.
rook b2, take, queen b4.
So the defense
Okay.
Anish is suggesting
King
is rook
king
a2
c2?
check.
No,
Okay.
the queen c4. No, queen g3 is actually draw because rook b2. Yeah, or at least draw for black.
Are you sure that it's a draw? No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
take king a1. Take
Like,
king
take
a1.
queen before king c2?
No, but that's queen c4, queen f1.
No, take king a1, queen d4 is there.
Yeah, no, take king a1
Oh,
without
okay,
taking on
I'm
b2.
listening. No.
Without taking on b2. Yeah, that's probably the one.
Okay, so king b1, rook h2. What is your defense?
Yeah, so
Once
Pragg suggested queen g3. Maybe queen g3, queen g7, no? Because queen g3, rook hb2 was my idea, but then I take on b2, and I have king a1. But I think queen g7 after queen g3, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm not sure queen g3 is
Queen g3 is
the
not
only
good,
move.
but you need to find the correct
Yeah,
representation.
yeah.
No, queen g3 is not the main word.
But why?
Queen g7,
okay.
no?
So you want to play queen g7, yeah, good enough. You can also play rook ag2.
Rook ag2. Ah, yeah.
Also works. So what is the win? So we have International Master Saravanan with us. Thanks Saravanan for joining. Yeah, so like one of the viewers suggested his video on Chess Base India about the books. That series is amazing. So this is the position. They are trying to find a win for white. So the audience, you can also try to do it. Find a win for white.
Maybe rook f3, maybe with the idea rook h3 check.
Do you agree, Pragg?
At least it creates a threat. Otherwise, I didn't see a single move to create a threat that would not
Yeah,
immediately
yeah.
allow a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking some there's some difference or no.
Yeah, that's the move. You're right, Anish.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Rook of
nice.
three,
No, very difficult, very
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, probably he
This is
got
the
rook
key
h2
move.
and there's
So first the difficult move was getting rook b8 and now finally getting this move in. It's very important. Now we are threatening to go rook h3 and at the worst case after rook h3, queen h3, if not mate, we'll win the rook on a2 at least. But it will be mate for sure. Yeah, that's fantastic. So can we go to the next position?
Sir, can I briefly check every now and then if my stream is working and just because
can I just open this also?
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult, yeah.
Yeah, I think stream is working. Everybody's happy. Likes
Okay.
are
Maybe
getting
you
likes are
also
pouring
do
in.
something on chess.com as well, so you don't get lost.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
we'll
actually-
make some moves. Make some moves. Okay, thanks to Darshan, thanks to Latitude Gamers, so for your kind everything. And let me just make some moves. Yeah, no, actually, I'm on chess.com. It doesn't say that. It doesn't kick you out. Maybe this mode, it's good. Okay.
And Anish, they are asking like if they can see the coordinates for the board. Is it possible?
Yeah, you just crop it a bit larger and feed the. Oh wait, unless your settings. How are your settings on chess.com? Do you see the coordinates?
No, I don't.
Okay, then you have to go to chess.com, click on settings, and then coordinates are there. Click outside, click on not known, but outside.
Boardings, huh? Board and pieces. Settings, board and pieces.
Settings, no, coordinates is there. Yeah, board and coordinates, yeah. Do you see, you get that? Did you, yeah? Great. Now guys, there are two different streams. On my stream, you could see coordinates, of course, but there are different streams. For example, the Mr. Saravanan, who did an epic book stream for Chess-Based India, he's on Ramesh Sir's stream. So you should check it out. Check out also Ramesh Sir's stream, and his channel is in the description of my stream.
So Anish, like you can, okay, fine, I'm there. Okay. So you can all see the coordinates now, right?
I don't know, Pragg, can you check?
So
The audience, can you see the
still
coordinates
there
now?
is some settings thing is going on.
Because there's a small delay, Pragg. There's a small delay. It's
okay.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Same
There is
with
a small
Gmail
delay.
ID leak. I don't know.
Yeah, the coordinates are on.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, it's on.
Yeah, Himank, I will keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah, fine. So now we have, so let's go to the next position. So you can have your blindfolds on.
Hey, it's a bit tough to take out the blindfold and open your eyes. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, then suddenly the light, all the light.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, one moment.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so let's go with this
So
position.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I have my
I'm going to put the blindfold.
Yeah.
Everything is.
I have already on.
Okay.
So can I load the
Okay,
position
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for white, this is going to be tough. King d2, pawns b2, b3, double the pawns, b2, b3, c2, e2, sorry, e4, I'll repeat again, king d2, b2, b3, c2, e4, g5, h2, e4, g5, h2,
Yeah.
the queen on h6,
Mm-hmm.
rook a1, g1, knight e2,
Mm-hmm.
bishop d4, Delhi 4, bishop d4, knight e2.
Yeah.
So can Pragg, can you repeat white's pieces?
Yeah, king d2, queen h6, rook g1, rook a1, knight e2, bishop d4, and pawns b3, b2, c2, e4, g5, h2.
Yeah. And for black,
Okay.
king g8.
Yeah, some queen g7 made it.
Okay, king g8, h7, g6, f6, h7,
F6.
g6, f6,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
f4, d6, b for Delhi, f4, Delhi 6, pawn b7, Bombay 7, a6, b7, a6, queen c8, rook a8, rook f7, rook a8, rook f7, bishop e6, bishop e7, bishop e6, bishop e7.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is white to play.
White pawn on h2, right? Just in case.
H2,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, h2.
Mm-hmm.
it's white to play. So maybe like you can give the most critical continuations in this position to begin with.
No,
And then we can both start analyzing one move.
I mean,
And then
GF
come back to the
looks
second.
great. GF, no?
Also, there
rook
is some
f6.
knight f.
GF
No,
rook
but-
f6, yeah, is the.
Also, there's some knight f4, knight g6. No,
Yeah,
just
so
Yeah,
those two
also,
are the
yes,
critical
yes.
moves.
Yeah. GF is rook f6, I guess, the only defense, otherwise. We know
okay.
this one.
Which was the critical move?
So gf6 and knight f4. We can just start
Yeah.
with one move, and then we can take it from there. Okay, so can we analyze gf6 first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's go into gf6. So for the audience, I will just make the moves as they say. So one continuation is taking knight f4, the other is g takes f6, and this is the move they are going to analyze first. So for the audience, I am very new to streaming and OBS, so there will be some obvious mistakes, but I will get better as we get along. Don't worry.
So it will take a long time, believe me. Believe me, sir. This stuff it takes a long time.
Okay.
But okay.
Yeah.
The good thing is the people don't mind.
That's good to know. So guys, you can also analyze the position. It's a very interesting position. A lot of fantastic analysis possible. So take your time.
Sir, sorry, can I confirm the black rook on A8 and the other one on
F7.
F7. Okay, 7. Okay.
So Pragg, maybe you can repeat black's pieces and pawns.
Yeah, king G8, queen C8, bishop E6, bishop E7, rook F7, rook A8.
Yeah.
And pawns A6, B7, D6, F6, F4, G6, H7. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are taking GF6. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so because I had briefly rook on F8, then to be winning completely everything, but rook on F7, GF, yeah, GF, there is bishop F6. Bishop F6 is very possible here, yeah, yeah. So let's say rook G6, AG, queen G6, bishop G7 probably.
Yeah.
Rook G1, let's say.
Okay,
Queen
so
D7
I will
maybe.
make the moves for the audience. So they are analyzing bishop F6 and then rook G6, H takes G6, queen takes G6 check, and now you can see there is an attack and a check. So
there is rook G1, queen D7, there's knight F4.
Knight F4, yes. This is what I was currently thinking, yeah.
It saves both the bishop and blocks the check, and now they are bringing rook G1, and this is amazing for the audience. You can see that how these guys are analyzing. They are straight away going into the most critical lines, and there are many of us among the audience. We will feel like sacrificing material without knowing the consequences. Even to consider them could be scary for many of us. But if you see the strong players, how they are trained to think, they first go into the most critical variations, and if they don't work, then they can always go back and try to come up with some different move orders or make some intermediate moves or try some other ideas, basically check their candidates again, and if it still does not work, they can always go back and try the quiet continuations. So the point, the lesson for us is we should always consider the most critical moves, but as I said, this could be difficult for many of us, especially if we are afraid of giving sacrifices. That also means we are giving too much importance to material. So here you can see these strong grandmasters, they are giving more importance to the attack and having their pieces active. And if you see how quickly they found rook G1, getting new pieces into the attack, this is also very instructive. And you can see that these principles we all know, we have heard these principles many times, but application is something very different.
Some people are just greedy, yeah. Also, some people are just greedy. Yeah, I know some greedy people.
Yeah, so greedy in both aspects. One, if some material is given to them, they don't mind gobbling up the material, even at the cost of big compromises like weakening their king, coming under attack. They don't mind grabbing material, putting themselves under risk. The other kind of greediness is not wanting to give material even for a very strong attack like here. So that's a good thing. And for rook G1, this is again very important. Both Pragg and Anish, they were not panicking because they're coming under attack, and they are simply finding resources. to put up resistance. And this also is very important in my view, because one of the key elements that distinguishes very strong players from the rest of us is they are able to find resources even when they are under apparent trouble, right? So the point is, now G7 bishop is under attack. If you play queen f8, you can just take queen e6.
E6,
Yeah,
E6
and you're threatening rook g7. So they found queen d7, which not only defends the g7, one more protection indirectly, but it also keeps the bishop under
E6,
protection. Yeah. So that's very important as well. So, and now Anish, he again came up with the right move. So Anish, can you please repeat it again for the
Yeah,
audience?
knight f4, yes,
So,
knight f4.
And the logic is very simple. So you can see the queen, the rook, and the bishop. They are already in their best possible squares. They are doing a very active job. And if you just see the only piece which is not involved in the attack is the knight, and of course the king. But we don't use the king for attack in general, except if you are short and our opponent is timid. So he found knight f4 very quickly. So this is another very important lesson. One, they are bringing new resources into the attack, and this is extremely important. You have to keep adding more fuel to the fire, otherwise the fire will be put off. So now this is the critical moment. And how should black defend here? We have Sureshekar Ganguly. Hello gangs. Thanks for joining us. So Anish and Pragg.
Surya is trying to learn, yeah, how to actually improve chess.
Okay, I think he is here to learn how to broadcast from you, the grandmaster of OBS.
yes. True, that also.
Okay, so Anish and Pragg, I have a question. Either of you can answer. So what are the candidates you are suggesting? What are the moves you are considering for black here?
Well, I'm severely obsessed with rook takes f4.
I think it doesn't work.
But after bishop g7, I'm not yet able to see, because rook g4 is losing for sure. This I already saw.
Bishop f6, queen h6.
Yes,
Yeah?
and queen g7.
Yeah, sorry.
Queen g4 and then it's d7 again.
And I tried queen f7 also instead of rook g4.
Yeah, but queen h6 works, no? Queen h6.
Yes, and I cannot. Yes, and I don't find here defense.
Okay, so these guys, you see, they are like rushing in their analysis, but generally at our level we should not do it, because it's our calculation skills are not that well developed. So it's necessary to slow down, consider the options slowly, otherwise it's very easy to miss some important moves. Okay, so they both, Anish was considering rook f4 mainly. How about you, Pragg? Because you said you felt rook f4 does not work because after bg7.
I was also just making sure that rook e8 or some moves like that doesn't work.
Yeah, that's very good.
Rook e8 I was also thinking, but maybe knight h5 or something.
Knight h5 should win,
it looks kind of bad, No, rook f4 was attempt to, because there are very few pieces left on the board.
Yeah, but
maybe there is queen f7, queen f6, maybe there is some resource that could be saving the day. So it felt to me like that could be the right direction, but I didn't see this defense just yet now.
So Anish and Pragg, just let me make moves. Whatever you have said, let me show it for the audience. Okay. So here, Pragg was considering rook e8 as well, and Anish too. And Anish was more inclined towards rook f4. And so for rook e8, what is happening?
So
knight h5.
Rook e8 just knight h5.
If you take knight e6, they want to take rook e6. That's the point.
So
and,
one
G7 is secure.
I think maybe
they want to go
there
knight
is
h5. More pressure on g7, and this is winning. So and if rook e7,
rook e7, bishop takes g7, maybe.
No, but bishop g7, rook g7, knight
f6,
knight
f6.
Yeah, but that is winning.
That is just winning. Knight f7 check is there, and
so
king h8 there is queen h6.
If king f8, knight d7 is a check. He cannot.
And then rook f1 check is also there, because there is stop in on d5.
Yeah. So and here it will just be meta. So okay, so they both have seen this variation, rook e8. So let's go back to the other critical move, rook f4, right?
Yeah, rook f4, bishop g7. I was actually just wondering if bishop f5 is just It's a move or not? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Gangs, you're supposed to stream at 9 p.m., right? So gangs.
Okay, but doesn't work. I think.
Why not? Actually, Queen H6, Rook G4, maybe the idea.
We have Sham Sundar as well. Hello, Sham.
Oh, just EF, yeah. But Pragg, what if just EF? EF, Queen F5, Bishop E5.
Yeah, EF.
King H.
Yeah,
Queen
King
F5.
King
King H7 is there. Yeah, I keep.
King H7. Yeah, King H7.
Hello, Sham.
Yeah, but that. Oh yeah, probably doesn't.
Sorry, Bishop F5. If just Queen H6, Rook G4. Yeah.
So guys,
Bishop
what you're
F5
seeing now?
probably.
What are the candidates here for black?
Yeah. First, yeah, we saw Rook G4, which doesn't work.
Why it doesn't work?
Yeah, just take Bishop F6 and Queen H6.
G7 and G8 or G4. Yeah, it wins the G7 Queen. Yeah.
So you want to play Bishop F6. Is there any simpler way to win than Bishop F6?
Well, I thought for me Bishop F6 was a completely simple way because it wins the Queen for Rook. But
yeah, that's what.
Bishop E5, Bishop D6.
Bishop D6.
Yeah. That's also
fine.
Yeah, that's easy.
Also wins the Queen. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, Bishop F6 is winning as well. So for this reason, they are rejecting Rook G4. Now they have to come up with some other moves.
Yeah, currently I like this move. I don't see a win after Bishop F5 just yet. I like this move.
Himang enable slow mode of 15 to 20 seconds. How do I do that?
Yeah, it's in the settings, I think, somewhere of the YouTube stream.
I'm really scared to touch anything now.
Yeah, it's not worth it, sir. So slow mode is also important. Let them. If somebody wants to.
From the next stream, I'll learn that aspect. Okay, Himang.
Slow mode is overrated. It's not important.
So Devesh is asking what is the benefit of blindfold. There is no benefit of blindfold as such. We are just demonstrating the skill of these players that they are able to visualize position in their head. And like I mentioned, there are few aspects that is really important. One, they are able to see the position in the head. Two, they are able to analyze deeply. They can find moves. And third is also they are also finding good defensive resources for the opponent. Like you said, Rook G4. They are trying different ideas. So, what is the move you guys are considering now?
Bishop F5.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And how about Queen F7? Bharat Subramaniam, he wanted to.
Yeah, Queen F7 we saw, but Queen H6. Yeah, Queen H6 is winning.
Check, King
Rook
E1.
King E1.
And they want to. And for Rook E1, Rook F to check, King E1.
King E1, yeah.
And there is one more. We can go a little ahead. Like Rook F1 check, King E1.
Yeah, but then takes
E6
also.
Yeah, E6 hanging.
It's just a winning position, I thought, or
yeah, winning position.
Also the same, yeah. Somehow
so they are rejecting Queen F7. They are rejecting Queen Rook G4.
Bishop F5 looks good. Yeah. I don't see win after Bishop F5.
How many of you feel from the audience? How many of you feel you will be able to find this move even if you get this position in a tournament in standard time control? Will you be considering this move seriously?
Bishop F5, you mean, yeah?
Yeah, Bishop F5.
Yeah, all those who would find Bishop F5, please like the stream.
Please like the stream. So, guys, this is Amin Basam. White is Amin Basam. Black is Vera Gonzalez.
Okay.
Kapalagran. So you see, they are finding Bishop F5. Amazing, right? And from the
but Pragg, tell me, if I play EF.
Yeah, Queen F5. Yeah, that's what
Queen H6, Queen H6. Now let's say.
But I couldn't find after King F7.
King F7. Okay. King F7. Yeah, King F7 is good. Yeah.
So Queen H6. This is what Anish was suggesting. And
Yeah, because
then
I have
you
discovered check after rook f2, king e1 was my idea, but you have king f7 first.
Yeah, I also wondered what if just this, but okay.
And after rook f2, king e1, rook e8 check, we have
Then
Bishop
bishop
e5
e5
check.
bishop
Yeah.
was the
e5
point,
is
yeah.
discovered check, and then black king will be hunted. So that is why they are rejecting rook f2. And very important again, okay, Pragg found rook king f7, that is good, and black is fine.
Yeah.
So we can eliminate queen h6.
I think I will like, click something.
Yeah, Arvind, most welcome. So Jairam is asking, how do we calculate efficiently? I would like to know if it is possible to calculate without going over lines, not more than once. Can we subdivide the skill into simpler ones to gain mastery? I think it's a very important skill. Like, of course, like after we complete this position, we can get views of Pragg and Anish because they are the ones actually doing it, and they're going through this experience, and they can share in their own words. But for now, when they're thinking, so it's very important we solve a lot of puzzles from.
Can I just take this for 1 minute because it's somehow bit uncomfortable.
Sure.
So I'll just probably take it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Manas.
And Pragg, so how does black play after queen takes d6, for example, instead of queen h6?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so interesting.
So Anish, can you repeat again, please?
Yeah, so let's say after bishop f5, ef, queen f5, queen takes d6. Just wanted to see what is
Yeah,
the...
but at least there is rook g4, no?
Rook g4 is take, queen d5 check, king h7.
Ah, okay, you want b7.
And it's a little bit tricky, maybe. I don't know, still.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for...
But maybe it's okay, king h7, I don't know, queen b7, queen f4 check or something. Maybe it's okay, but maybe not, I don't know.
So
Yeah, okay,
the move is rook g4, right? And what's happening here after rook g4?
I wanted to take and queen d5. I mean to try maybe still some chances, but
So queen d5 check. The point is, if king g7, you want to take...
Yeah, probably just king h7, queen b7, rook d8 is also possible.
rook d8 is bishop d4, yeah? Or...
King g8?
Yeah, no, I doubt this is, yeah, this must be okay for black. Yeah, I can play c3, but it's probably, you probably hold there somehow.
And bd4, rook g8.
Probably queen f4 check is just perpetual, at least, yeah.
Yeah, should be so.
Yeah, it's perpetual, yeah. No, it's not. It's not.
Not easy at all. But queen b7 check, you want to go...
When?
After queen d5 check, you want to go...
King h7.
King h7, queen b7, rook d8.
Instead of...
I think queen f4 check is also pretty strong instead of rook d8, but...
instead of queen b7,
Yeah.
can we find some other move?
Oh, it's possible.
Okay.
This bishop e5. No, bishop e5, queen d5 check is this.
Sorry.
No, I mean queen is on g4, right?
Yeah, yes. Bishop e5, queen g5 is...
Yeah, queen g5.
Oh, but yeah, maybe I moved the queen king somewhere.
Okay, so I will put arrows, more arrows. I'll use more arrows to explain the ideas.
Okay.
Thanks, Jen.
Well, it just say bishop d4.
And bishop e3, yeah, to give h2.
Yeah, bishop e3, queen h2, king d3.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah,
I wasn't sure.
A little bit tricky. Yeah, could be actually good.
Yeah, so bishop d4, and there is still good pressure from white.
Yeah. Probably rook g4 is not so best.
Yeah, but this is the best black can get. And black
okay.
should try
Oh,
to
really?
survive this.
Okay.
This is the best he can get.
Mm-hmm.
So
after g of 6, you mean?
yeah, so all this happened in the game. E5, queen f5, and now they took queen takes d6. They don't want to exchange.
Sorry, what happened? You mean? Sorry, where are we now?
So after queen f5, e5, queen f5.
Oh yeah, right.
d6.
Queen
now
d6,
it happened in the game, and now he did not play rook g4.
Mm-hmm.
He played rook f2 check.
King e1.
King e1?
Yeah, king e1. So he cannot, for the audience, we cannot go to d1 because of this. So you have to go in a way where the queen is not able to give a check without losing the rook.
Rook f1, rook e8, maybe something like this, or and then bishop e5 though. No, then rook e5, rook d5, king d2, king c3.
So now you can see
okay.
white simply wants to give a discovered check, and then the king will be in big trouble. Okay.
Rook f1 is very nice.
So they are
but it continues, right? Rook f1, rook e8, bishop e5. So you have to take with the rook, otherwise. And then king d2.
So if they
rook d5 and then
king c3, let's say.
Yeah, I thought at least queen c2.
Queen h3, queen h3, queen g3. Queen c2, okay. But yeah, that's a tricky endgame.
Oh, king is also cut off. Yeah.
King is cut. It's kind of hard. Could be even winning. Rook f4, h4 or something.
Yeah.
So when the players are analyzing, I will not interrupt. Let them continue the discussion, and then I will make the moves for the audience. Okay. So
king c3, rook c5. What is happening?
King d4.
Oh, king d4. King d4. Yeah, king d4 is there. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, queen c8 check. I have king c3, queen c8 check.
Oh. Yeah.
I just win. I win the queen. Yeah, I win the queen. So after rook d5, I have to play to e3. Only move, otherwise I'm just lost.
Okay. This is going very interesting.
Okay, so guys, can I interrupt? So after bishop e5?
Yeah. Rook e5, king d2, rook d5.
Rook e5. Now, obviously, we have two choices. We cannot go here because
only one option, right? King to e3, only move. Otherwise, I lose. Only move.
Yeah, so queen c8 is there.
Yeah, for king d2, what are the moves you are considering? Here you have some choices.
Yeah, rook d5 and queen g5 is also there.
Okay. So, Bengali is giving a good idea. So, as you guys make the analysis, he wants me to show the arrows, but wouldn't it become too many arrows?
Ganguly is trying to sabotage our stream, sir. Don't believe him.
Okay. So, what are the moves you are considering here for king d2?
Yeah, queen g5 and rook d5.
Yeah, queen g5 I missed. Queen g5 is very dangerous.
Yeah,
queen g5, king c3 only move.
d5. There are two checks. So, can we consider queen g5 first?
Yeah, for sure. I have to go to c3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only move.
Only move, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to, you keep moving on the d file, rook d5.
It's rook d5 just, yeah.
So, I'll just make it for the audience. We lose the queen. And the point is, like, without queen g5, also you could go rook d5, trying to win the queen. But in this case,
king e3
will be hanging
king e3, yeah.
But we will see this later. So let's go to queen g5. So you cannot stay on the file because you lose the queen. So we go king c3. And for king c3, what are the checks possible?
Queen e3, rook e3, rook c5, yeah?
Yeah,
so we have rook e3, rook c5, and queen e3. 3 candidate moves possible. So this is also very interesting for the audience. They are not seeing one move. They are always looking for candidates. Extremely important. Normally what happens? We get
normally candidates gets postponed, sir. That's what I was saying. Candidates. Normally candidates gets postponed.
You know what candidates he's talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
sorry, but
so usually what happens, like we see one move, we get attracted to it, and then we start analyzing the move. And this way the problem is if the move does not work, then we don't we're kind of lost. We don't know where to go and correct our mistakes. So if you have some options, then you go into one option. If it does not work, you can always come back and try the other options and make them work. So let's see rook's e3 check. So what's happening for
I think
e3
queen
check?
e3 doesn't work. Just king b4 and c4 is coming.
Okay, so
for now nothing works. For now nothing works in my head actually. But okay, let's so
queen e3, queen d3 is also possible, I think.
Okay, guys, can I direct you? Like, can I direct you into
no queen d3? Yeah, queen e3. I go king b4.
That's the main line. Can we come to that later? Can we consider the other options? Smaller options?
Queen e3 is the main line. Okay. Yes.
So where are we now?
So queen g5 check, king c3. Let us eliminate rook e3 first.
Yeah, king d4. Yeah.
Rook e3, king d4.
Yeah, king d4, majesty.
This is just
and is winning.
Yeah.
And the black king, even though it looks safer on g8, but it is actually weak, quite weak, and all these checks are ready to come. Okay, rook f8, king g7, but queen f8 is coming. So
yeah.
And how about
rook e3 is out? Yeah. Rook c5, also king d4.
Also king
d4.
And
queen d2, I have king c5, queen a5, king c4. Yeah.
So here.
Yeah.
White is having a healthy rook. Here maybe queen b5 check for king c4.
But king c3 and it's
maybe king b4 again.
It's a winning end game, yeah. Even worst case.
King c3 also you can come.
King c3 and then queen b8, queen b7.
So this is what he had in mind. So that's why he wanted to go to king c4, and you can give the rook and still win too many pawns.
Yeah. So queen e3 check was the only one I think that was left. That was giving at least some more checks afterwards.
This is the critical move. And now...
there's two moves. Queen d3 and king b4.
No, but queen d3 I don't like. Queen d3 you have... queen c4 check after queen c4.
Queen c4 check, yeah.
Okay,
so that's the main line. So let us finish the sidelines first.
Okay.
So how about king c4? So I will tell the bad moves first. You can eliminate them quickly. Then we go to the main line.
King c4, rook e4, rook d4, yeah? Is that?
Okay, no, queen d4 is even mate. Yeah.
Queen d4 is mate, yeah. Okay.
Amazing, right? Okay. So we can eliminate king c4. So there are two other moves. King to b4 or queen coming to d3. These are the two other candidate moves. So let us unless king b4. It is also not good.
Oh, not good.
So for the whole night yesterday, I was like setting up my OBS, and today Anish made it very easy.
Okay, I have one trick. Okay, let's say rook b5, king a4 you should go, no?
Yeah, king a4 is the plan for now, yeah.
King f4 and queen e8 maybe.
Oh, fantastic!
That is wow. That is brilliant.
Yeah, Pragg, can you repeat again?
Queen rook b5, king a4, rook queen e8.
Rook b5 check. Now, if king c4.
And king a3 though? King a3?
Then I thought it's draw, no? Rook
yeah, let's see. King b4. I win the rook back. Oh, I don't win the rook back because you have queen
queen e1, queen a5. Yeah, okay.
Queen 1 check at the end.
I didn't do this. I didn't see all this.
Six stuff.
So if king c4, guys, rook b5, king c4.
King c4. Okay, let's think.
Okay. There should be some way. Just queen e4, king c3, queen e3.
But use where you came from. You were on e3.
White is playing.
king c4, queen e4, king c3, queen e3.
But king c4 back
now? Yeah, but it's draw, no?
Yeah, but I thought black was winning here. I don't know.
Yeah, also I think queen e2 might be winning. Queen e2, queen d3, queen e6 should be winning.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that wins the queen, I think. Yeah.
Queen e5 or queen e5 or rook c5.
Wait, how does it win the queen? King c3? Rook c5.
Queen e5 or rook
Queen
d5?
e5?
I think
Queen
both.
e5.
Queen e5, rook d5. Yeah.
Queen e5,
So-
yeah. Rook
so-
c5, rook d5.
So can I show the moves to the audience? This variation?
Yeah.
So rook b5, king c4, we go queen e2 check, attacking the rook and the king. So queen d3 is forced, and now Pragg wants to go queen e6. Now we have two moves. If king d4, just rook d5. So king c3, and now
There are
queen
many
e5.
ways. Now also rook c5 wins the.
Yeah,
the
rook
queen, I
c5,
think.
queen e5
Now
both.
if you go here, it's mate, and if here you have this, winning the queen. And if queen d4, check, here and here, wins the queen. Amazing, right?
Rook
So-
d5, king a4 is the main one, no? But still, I don't see after queen e8 or.
Sorry,
So
where are we
for
now?
rook b5, they want to
Yeah.
go
Yeah, king a4.
king to
king
a4,
a4.
and now this brilliant move.
Queen e8, yeah,
this
queen
move,
e8.
yeah.
Amazing.
That's very
So
hard.
the point
yeah.
is, if it controls queen g6 check, and also all this rook f8, queen f8, all these checks. And if he goes rook g1, then you go rook g5 with discovered check.
Yes, and the very nice line is after king a3 that you go rook a5,
Yeah.
king b4, queen b5, king c3, queen f1, and then after queen d8, king moves up, and queen a5 is losing to queen e1. That's also nice.
So queen b5, king c3, queen takes f1, queen d8 check. He wants to come up, takes, and this. Finally.
Is it a draw? Like after check? Oh, you have queen. No, it's not a draw.
Queen
I
I
thought
don't
you
think so.
left
No, queen f6, queen f6 check I have.
Queen
Yeah.
f6, yeah, queen f6
Yeah,
check. Queen b6, queen f6.
Yes, exactly.
So, what are we saying? We are saying queen e3, queen d3 now, right?
So let me go
I
back.
guess.
So for queen e3, we could see that king b4
Queen
is
d3.
not working because of rook b5, king a4, and queen e8. This is
Hmm.
amazing move.
Yeah, actually queen d3 is pretty easy to calculate. Yeah, queen d3 just.
Yeah, so queen d3 is the correct move. The
Okay,
point
rook
is,
c5?
if queen c5,
But wait, rook
then queen
c5?
c4 comes
Rook
with
c5, rook b5 again, queen e8. Yeah.
a check. And the rook compounding,
What's
we have
the
two extra
difference?
pawns. So rook c5, what's happening?
Yeah, rook c5, king b4, rook b5, king f4, queen e8. We're just
Yes,
seeing
I-
what's the difference.
And the queen
Well,
is
okay.
on the
Now
left.
at least after king a3, I'm probably not losing. I mean, at least. So there's some advantage. But maybe I can play for a win even. Queen
No,
c4
but
check or something.
queen a3 probably is not correct.
Yeah, king
Let's
a3
try to
probably
find
just a
out
draw. Oh, it's even losing? Or it's draw?
No, why would it be losing? It's just a draw. Yeah, check. King
Yeah, it's
b4.
draw. So.
Yeah. But after queen e8, you can play for a win here. Maybe I don't know.
So after king a3, what is happening?
Yeah, just draw, no? Rook f5, rook b5. So.
Yeah, and this is a draw. And you are not able to go here. We have already seen this.
But
situation,
maybe
right?
queen c4 check I can do for Pragg. Maybe I can give queen c4 check for now.
Yeah, but
can
I
give-
thought just king.
then queen
Oh,
d4
yeah.
check.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know really why, but I can do this queen c4, queen d4 check, and then maybe I can move the king somewhere, or maybe also still not. I don't know.
Yeah, so the queen f1 coming. I think with the queen on c4, you should probably go king a3.
But then check, yeah.
So
Yeah,
for-
rook b5, king c3, queen e4, king d2, king c1 maybe. Maybe it's
no,
coming.
but queen e3 check, yeah, after king c3.
Yeah, queen e3, okay. Oh, where are you going with the king? Actually, king h8 or king h7? Or king g7?
So guys,
Oh,
what you're seeing now for queen e8?
Yeah, queen
I
c4
just
check.
think queen c4 check.
Yeah, queen c4 check.
Yeah, let's say king. No, king h7, queen f7 wins. So you have
Oh,
to
yeah,
go.
queen
Let's say
queen
h8 or let's say
G7.
g7. Let's say g7. Yeah.
And then we have two extra pawns in the rook ending. What is that? Wait, guys, I went somewhere. Where are we? So it's all. No, not here. Yeah, queen e3, queen d3, c5 here.
No, but you cannot play for a win, Pragg, because I will. If you play this king before king c3 business, I will go queen e3 check. You go queen d3.
Yes.
I go queen e5 check.
It's lost, no?
Yes, you
Here
cannot
we
play
have
for a
to-
win. You lose the queen.
Yeah.
So you have to just make a draw, I think, there.
No, there should be somewhere probably. No,
So for
maybe.
king h8, you have to find a win.
King
I think it's
h8.
winning, yeah.
But
Yeah, someone that should be winning.
why not to g7?
Why? Yep. Ah no, queen c7, king a3 is coming.
Oh, queen c7 check.
Yeah, queen c7 and king a3. Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's nice. That's
So what do you want to
So
do
king
now?
h8.
For king h8?
King h8 is still thinking. Queen c3, by the way, and king a3. Queen c3.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was
Yeah, protect the
No,
a5
I
square.
forgot.
Yeah, queen c3 and king a3. Yeah.
Yeah, so for queen c3, if king h7,
King a3,
Yeah,
right?
king a3, no, for both the moves.
Oh, king h7, I can also go queen c7 check first and king a3. It's the same.
Yeah, but both are.
so for king g8,
Also king
King
a3.
king
Just
h3. Basically, you control
control
rook
a5
h8.
square. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
king
have,
went for a walk and
2 pawns extra, and
Yeah, you'll come king a2, king b1, king c1.
king is fine.
Yes.
So what? Okay, now an interesting question. So where should we go back?
Rook d5 check, no, instead of queen g5.
So you see, very good. So at this moment, we made a list that we can go queen g5 and also rook d5.
Rook d5.
Sorry. Okay, so bishop e5. I'm sorry.
Rook d5, we go king e3, no? Yeah, king e3 is the only move.
So this
One
is the
second.
line.
So I
amazing.
will go probably from start. I'm a bit. So we went we took on g6. We took. He went bishop g7, knight, rook g1, queen d7, knight f4. We
Queen
went
f8.
bishop.
Queen d7. Yeah. Knight
Rook
f4.
f4, bishop g7, bishop f5. We take. We went queen takes d6. He gave rook f2 check, king e1, rook f1 check, rook f1, rook e8, bishop e5, rook e5, king d2, and now rook d5 check.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, king e3. That was king e3 only move.
Yeah, king e3 and so.
So if king c3, what's happening?
Queen c8. This we saw
Queen
already.
c8.
Queen
Yeah.
c8 check, very important, and we
Yes.
win the queen. Otherwise, our queen is also
Queen e3.
under attack. So king e3 is forced. Very good. And now again we have choices.
Yeah, a lot of choices. Queen h3, queen g3 is coming. So queen g5 or rook e5, I think.
Yeah, so there are 3 moves: rook e5, queen g5, and queen h3. Like Pragg said, if queen h3 we have queen g3 check, and the rook and pawn ending, we should be winning. So we have to analyze the 2 other moves. So can we analyze queen g5 first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So queen f4 is the first one. Okay, queen f4. Queen f4, I think queen e7 means there's king f3 wins because rook g1 check is coming.
Rook e5 check or something?
Yeah, rook e5, king d4, rook d5, king e4, I think.
So for queen g5, what
queen g2, queen g2, sorry. Yeah, but still queen f3 should.
Pragg?
But I cannot king d2, king c1 maybe just or not? After rook e5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, rook e5 just king d2, king c1. Just walk down.
Yeah, I really want to go king d4.
So for queen g5, what is the move you're considering, guys?
Only move, only move, no? Queen
Queen
f4.
f4, only move.
Queen is hanging, yeah. Yeah, now thinking about rook e5. No, rook e5 is king d2, so maybe queen e7.
Yeah, queen e7, king f3 wins.
Oh yeah, there is no check.
G1.
Yeah, there's no check. There's no check.
Yeah, queen g5 is not working.
Yeah. And no more checks. So it's not queen g5. We have to analyze
Rook e5.
rook
No.
e5.
Yeah, rook e5, king
King
d4.
d4, yeah, is the winning attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we go king d4. Because if king d2 again, rook d5. We repeat.
Yes, after king d4 you have rook e4 or queen e4 check.
So we have rook e4 and queen
Queen e4 is the same, yeah, as we saw. King c3, queen
Yeah,
e3
queen
is
e4,
back.
king c3, queen e3, rook
It's a
queen
tran-
e3, and
it's-
should
so
be
here-
same. No, I think it's the same.
There
It's
is
the same
no
position, I
check.
think. Yeah.
That's it.
And we got the same
So
position we have
rook
seen.
e4 some.
Rook e4, yes. King c.
King c3 is the only move.
King
King
c3,
d3,
yes.
rook f4.
This we have seen already.
King c3.
So they are now analyzing rook e4.
Yeah, so
Queen
king c3,
C3.
queen f5 doesn't work because of king d3.
Now what about queen f1?
Queen d5 check, yeah?
Queen d5 check on queen e4.
Or you could go queen
Or-
g6.
Oh.
Not allowing queen f1 options. Yeah, either way.
Yeah, queen g6 for also, yeah.
So
Queen h3 check, sorry? Pragg, queen h3 check?
No, but that ending is winning, right?
Queen h, no,
Queen
which
G3?
endgame?
Queen h3, queen G3?
sorry, queen g3, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
queen G3,
yeah.
G3?
I also got scared for 1 minute, yeah, because rook e3 check maybe. Yeah, we'll check. I was scared.
And now maybe even this cannot be stopped.
Yeah. So it is. I think rook e3
I
is.
think you have seen all the variations.
Yeah, king c3, I don't know which is the winning. Queen c8, king d3 is there.
So after rook
e3
e4,
also
king c3, we are winning.
Just
Yeah.
winning, yeah. No, didn't see
Yeah.
difference, yeah. Rook e3, king d2, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the problem is like black missed rook g4 defense earlier. And then
Yeah, but
Can
this
we
is-
open it or like the blindfold or it's
No,
should be out?
no, we have to see one more line, right?
yeah, we have to
Okay,
see from
okay.
the start also, knight f4 was the move, yeah?
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so in the initial position, so here
There is
white
neither.
won the game.
So black had rook g4, after which we could do this something where we take, and then queen d5 check, king
Exchange of-
h7, bishop d4, and we have some
Yeah,
pressure.
bishop d4
Yeah.
and
With
Some
pressure.
slightly better for white, something like this, yeah?
So now we have to analyze
Knight f4
Knight
in the starting
f4.
position, yeah?
knight f4 in the initial position.
what's
If you take on and then knight g6, so. Okay.
yeah.
So guys, what do you think about, for the audience, what do you think about the calculation skills of these players? Impressed? How they are doing so far?
I think my chat is not impressed. I can see it, but I know my chat, they'll be like, no, nothing special. They'll say, Hikaru is faster.
Hikaru is faster.
Just out of curiosity, so you have g5,
Knight g6.
knight
I think.
g6, bishop f6. So how do you win
But then
here?
even take and knight e7, queen f6 is just winning endgame in the
No,
worst case.
like knight e7, queen e7.
No, wait, sorry, your queen is on c8, no?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah. I
No,
get it on
d7.
d7.
Okay.
Queen on c8.
Yes, queen is on c8. Yeah.
Yeah, knight f4, maybe bishop f8 looks like the best attempt to me for black, but I don't know, queen h4, I guess.
So Surya, he has some important observation, and when we are
Okay.
analyzing blindfold, it's very difficult for the strong player to go back to the initial position, because sometimes, like in Pragg's case, his queen was on d7.
Yeah.
In one of the variations,
Yes.
the queen was on d7. So
Yes.
this could happen. Okay,
For
so
sure.
what we are analyzing now for knight f4, the only move is
Bishop f8?
Bishop
I thought.
Bishop f8.
Yeah.
Queen h4.
queen h4. And now if you have g5, what's happening?
I thought
FG5, rook
should be
G5,
game
yeah.
over, no?
Rook g5,
Just then,
and then bishop g7.
yeah, just take on g6. Something
With
should
a
come.
knight or something, or what?
I think with the knight. Doesn't?
Knight g6.
Yeah, looks
and
good,
G6
yeah.
and rook
A
G6.
G, rook
Yes.
g6, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the other rook comes.
Should be game over.
So white is winning here. So you cannot take fg5. So for queen h4, what should be done? So in the analysis, it's also important that we not only find good ideas, good resources for ourselves and be proud about it. It's also essential if there are some critical defensive ideas for the
Maybe
opponent,
some rook c7 somewhere. I
we
don't
find
know.
them too.
Oh, nice. Rook c7.
No, but rook c7,
But what
I
does
don't
it do?
think it
C3,
helps.
C3 just. That doesn't do
Yeah, I
anything.
don't think it helps him.
No. Yeah, I was thinking about f5, but f5 knight takes g6, I think.
Yeah, that's what I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a critical move.
Bishop
F5,
g7 maybe
and you
then?
want to take knight g6. The
But
point is,
take and come back.
it's
Yeah, it
made.
looks just bad, yeah, for sure. Although, yeah, true.
So they are here, bishop g7.
Maybe you start with rook c7, c3, and f5 maybe. That might help.
So,
But also we need to see that rook c7 maybe just gf6 or something. Maybe might help.
But it looks
Yeah,
just
so-
even e5, bishop f5, knight d5, for example. It looks just very good. I don't know, in general.
Yeah, it should be.
so Gangli
Don't,
wants to.
no counterplay.
Yeah.
It's a double checkmate. Very nice, right? Yeah, thanks, Gangli. Yeah, it
So how
works.
do we say?
So f5 is the critical move, and now we.
Yeah, something after f5, knight g6, yeah?
Knight g6,
yeah?
bishop g7.
Bishop g7,
Bishop
so
d7 is the main move.
bishop takes g7, rook, or queen, yeah, rook takes g7 or something, knight f4.
Yeah, also good enough. fe4.
Yeah, some knight h5, knight f6.
e3 check maybe, but then king c1. Yeah, okay, knight h5.
Or even
E3
rook
check.
a f1. Just rook a f1 should be winning. So.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
e3
here
can
practically
E1.
every move in, even rook a1 like Pragg said,
Rook
Yeah,
a1,
rook
rook a1, yeah.
Yeah.
Just good for white, yeah?
yeah,
Just control
just
everything,
so
yeah.
you have the attack, and the king will be safe on c1. But okay, but we have some interesting variations. Of course, bishop g7 wins, but then we will miss some beautiful analysis. So let us analyze knight f4 directly without taking
Wow,
bishop g7.
Bishop d4, g6 idea, yeah?
Yeah. So Anish is saying bishop d4 and then g6.
Yes.
So what is happening here?
First of all, what if rook g7, no, then gh and rook takes g7.
gh and rook d7.
Yeah, the rook g7 is bad.
So Anish, sorry, which move you are going to analyze now?
No, after g6, rook g7 is losing because of g takes h7, and rook takes g7 looks very bad for black, yeah? So no, rook g7 is not the defense.
Yeah. So
I was thinking something like, again, I want to play some rook c7 and create some counterplay, but
the point is,
gh, yeah?
gh, king f7, just run with the king.
and white is winning.
But what is your counterplay that is like so scary? If I play even some rook c1 or some, I mean, after I take.
But gh, king f7, rook c1, you mean?
So we are.
Oh wait, queen h5,
Yeah,
queen h5, queen h5, king
Queen
e7.
king e7. How do you win?
Yeah, I don't win immediately, but
Yeah, c3, there is rook c3, something is coming.
no, rook c1 or c4
Yeah,
are my
because-
defensive moves, yeah? Or
Rook
Pragg,
c1, bb2, like, yeah?
Can you repeat again? Like g6, you are analyzing head g6, right?
No, rook c7. It's just
Okay.
looking at this.
yeah, but I don't like rook c7. I think it's just lost
Yeah.
in general. To be
Yeah,
very
in
honest,
general should be
I'm
right.
not sure that rook c2 is such a big threat. I can play even rook a1. I think my threats are bigger there, but I'm not, or c4 or even after gh. I'm not sure.
Or maybe you can start with c3 because rook c3, queen h7 is there.
Ah, okay. Also,
Yeah, probably you start with c3. is maybe good.
So what's happening after head g6?
yeah, g looks more forcing. Yes, and if rook g6, rook g7. Yeah.
And if rook e6?
Rook g2
rook g2,
or rook
knight
g4.
takes g2. Yeah, maybe. Queen takes e6.
Yeah, queen e6, I don't rook is
No,
not
queen
coming
g5,
in
queen
there.
g5, and so on. Yeah. No, rook e6, bishop b2, maybe just, or there is no threat. Yeah, white doesn't have any threat. Bishop b2. What do you play?
Oh,
There's no
yeah,
threats.
okay, there's no threat.
And,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Someone looks scary.
He gets good counterplay now.
Mm-hmm.
So not rook e6. So this is the critical moment.
There is rook h6 idea.
I was
Then rook,
also
then rook,
thinking some
rook
rook
g4.
G1, yeah?
Then, no, I thought rook h1, then bishop takes g1. I didn't see
rook
the.
g7. So
Maybe rook jump king g7? Yeah, I
oh,
was
there's
looking
queen
at
e7,
this.
bishop f7, yeah.
Yeah, rook h1 I liked also, yes. Maybe something there.
So rook h6, what is your move?
Rook g4, no? Just.
Yeah, it is dependent.
So basically you have to move the rook to a good square and it guards against all the checks. So this is the critical moment. Yeah, so Anish, I have an idea. Anish, Pragg and Surya. So what I'm suggesting is, in the future, maybe Surya also wants to join this stream. It'll be fantastic. So you three can be there, and I'll give 3 different positions. Okay, 1 to each. Everyone analyzes, but everyone hears the position as well. Okay, so you have to try to. Maybe we can start with 2 different positions. Everyone can do. So we will
You mean
jump between the
simultaneous or what?
Yeah, simultaneous. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be.
Sir,
No, I
this
think it is possible,
Mr.
no?
Surya is really trying to sabotage the stream. I tell you, it's, he's just jealous of my thumbnail. So you mean while we are unable to solve this position, you want to give us
we
one
just
more?
go to the other one.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's do this. Great idea. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the other position?
You have to find
Oh, really? We are doing it?
No, not now. Let's complete this.
Next time.
So this is a tough move to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surya, very good. Surya got it.
Okay, e5.
Wait, what's the plan?
Bishop e5, rook a1.
He
I don't
just,
know.
yeah, rook g1 he wants.
Surya wants me with rook a1.
And bishop e5?
I mean, e5, bishop e5.
Rook a1, I thought now maybe.
Yeah, bishop f4 and rook g6, king f7. How do you win?
Okay. They don't win there, yeah. I thought something queen g5 or something, but maybe I don't win, yeah.
Okay, the engine is suggesting a fantastic move. e5, bishop e5, rook a g1.
Yeah. Bishop f4, right?
Not bishop f4. There is only one move that wins for black.
Wait, why not bishop f4?
Okay,
Probably there is something. Okay.
take.
Okay, take queen h6 probably.
Yeah, queen h8, rook
Queen
e6.
h8, rook e6, yeah, I hold.
Yeah,
But black
probably
actually wins.
bit better, yeah.
So the line we are seeing is e5. So basically like they want to block this diagonal. So when you come,
Oh,
so you
maybe.
keep this h8 square indirectly under control. The point is to come here, exert more pressure. And this was the line they were analyzing. And they found this. It's a draw. Okay, so you have to go here. We take. It will be a draw. So they have to find the correct move in this position. It's not easy.
For rook g1, right?
Yeah. So e5, bishop e5, rook a g1. So
Yeah.
among the audience, you can also try. Okay, so Shyam also wants to join, but he says on one condition, less pieces. Okay, Shyam, I have the right position for you. Just 6 pieces.
Never challenge a trainer. Never challenge a trainer. He will find a position with 4 pieces that you will never solve. I know these tricks. Never do that.
Did you see a win for bishop f7?
So Surya wants to like get into take that issue of like you took his thumbnail, right, for this stream. So he's not happy with it.
Definitely. Yeah, but you know that he himself took a thumbnail from someone else. So technically, I stole from someone who already stole. So it doesn't really It's not a problem.
Uh,
Yeah, you can play maybe this bishop f7, bishop g7, queen f8. Yeah, you defend
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I didn't see anything.
No,
like,
there is nothing. You defend everything 10
Yeah.
times. I think it's fine.
So
No,
what do you
wait.
want to say?
You can take
Anish?
EF5. No, wait. No. I don't think it's okay.
No.
Oh no, we already gave E5. Yeah.
Reach
Okay.
f5. It's already gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we already gave that.
So what's the move, Anish?
Yeah. Pragg said bishop f7. It looks very good.
Bishop f7.
And then
Very
queen
good.
f8 next. Yeah.
Yeah. So it also prevents all this knight h5 areas. Okay. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
black wins. So
I
e5
think
is not
it's
the move.
C3. I'm not sure. C3 maybe.
So Pragg wants to analyze c3 in this position.
Oh, then it's not. I think with this stone, I
C3.
don't think.
So they're coming up with moves which I have not analyzed.
Yeah. Yes.
So Shyam comes with a very nice explanation why he wants position with less pieces. Not because he can solve it, but he can visualize the position little longer.
No, but the happiness is not in visualizing. Yeah, I mean, I'm visualizing this position already for half an hour. I still don't see how to win with white. It's not, it's not a problem to visualize.
So C3, you need to find the equality.
It's so bad, when you are yourself proposing bad moves and then you have to refute them. This is the worst. It's best to just try to find the one solution.
Yeah, for c3, find a win.
Yeah, exactly. You see now you
Okay,
got you got yourself just extra work. C3 now you have to find the win.
I thought that was a brilliant move, so
C3,
I tried
yeah.
it, but okay, it's not. Oh wait. 1 second. Okay,
So
I got
Ganguly-
something in my
okay,
phone.
Ganguly is fantastic in calculation. I remember, like when we were young, and when I was young, you should say, he's still young, not me anymore. So when we were young, I remember we were all playing in a similar strength, similar level, and suddenly he went to a different level at a very quick pace. And one of the things I noticed is like he was calculating extremely well. Suddenly his calculation skills became super good. It was already good, but it became super good. And I remember I asked him like, how did you improve your calculation? And he said for the last few months, like normally I stop at one point. I don't know if he remembers this. So yeah. So he said I used to calculate at some point and then stop and conclude with an assessment and then play the moves. But then I forced myself to go a little for one more move into the variation, one more move deeper. So this initially I was making more blunders than before, but I persisted, and then I realized I could see much more than where I usually stop at. So the point I'm trying to make here is everyone tries to find their own ways to get better. They are not happy with the status quo. They want to keep improving, and they are not waiting for solution from outside. Okay, I don't think anyone suggested this idea to Surya. He just thought about how he can get better in his calculation, and then he came up with his own solution. He implemented it. It did not work out initially. He persisted, and then it worked for him. So it's very important.
Yeah, I
we
think
don't
C. Oh,
keep
sorry.
looking for
to
solutions from outside.
Tell me one thing.
C3 bishop f7 is there, I think.
If I simply take on g7 and play rook g1, what is there the problem?
Okay. What's the problem? I think just bishop f7. Yeah, now we are
And then
in good one.
queen h6 and ef.
EF5. Yeah, now we got that pawn.
Yeah, I'm not sure bishop f7 is the one. Maybe you have a defense, but I don't currently see it.
So for c7?
No, for
c3, what you're suggesting,
Anish? No, I was thinking about positions before c3. I was thinking about takes, rook g1. And I was trying to find a defense for black. but I was not yet able to.
I think you can also play king
G7,
takes
we
G7.
take king G7.
Yeah,
Oh, it
not
takes
so
with the
bad.
king.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes with the king. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because-
see. Yes.
So basically,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't get this check. And
Got
you
it,
get
got
queen e7 check, but you can
Bishop
always-
f7.
Yeah, not
I-
taking with bishop was mistaken. Okay.
I think after c3, bishop f7 is the right move. Right?
And here he gets a good attack.
Bishop f7 and rook h6. Rook g4.
Rook g4, same thing.
So Arvind c3 now.
Yeah, see, I'm just refuting c3. c3 was bishop f7, I think.
Yeah. Again, even here, you don't give
So
him
the,
time to capture.
I think the
because
threat is bishop f7
the rook is under
basically.
attack. And now you can take with the bishop. Okay, because the knight is controlled by the bishop on f7. So,
Or maybe we can start with queen h6. Why not?
so it's not c3. So Pragg wants to analyze queen h6.
Bishop b2.
No, bishop b2, yeah.
The problem
bishop
always
f7,
is bishop b2. That's the only threat.
Yeah.
That is always there. Bishop b2.
Queen c3 is coming.
And the bishop b2, let us continue further.
Rook ag1 or something like this.
Yeah, rook ag1.
Queen c3, king
Queen c-
d1.
Queen c3, queen d4, queen g1, I think.
Yeah, if you come king to d1, you have this check and capture.
Yeah, queen d4, actually knight d3, how it's
Queen g1, yeah, you said.
yeah, queen john, rook john, king e2. Have double attack. Yeah, but still it should be completely fine for black. I'm just wondering how it's going.
No, but it's
Bishop
a check,
f7,
right?
bishop f7, bishop f7.
Yeah, just yeah, knight is also misplaced on
Yeah, no, there's no,
Knight
no,
with
you are
the
just
base.
rook e8, just winning it. You know, it's not the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they're considering is this check. And now this is what Anish was suggesting. Now both the bishops are under attack. Just go back. And rook e8.
How about a very strange move? Very strange move, yeah. Queen g3.
Oh.
For what?
Queen g. Can I try queen g3?
When, Anish? After queen c3? what-
Instead of c3 and instead of all this queen g5, queen h6, all these moves.
But we have not finished it, right? So after queen h6, queen c3,
Okay.
we saw king d1, queen d4, knight d3, queen g1.
Yeah,
rook
that's
g1,
very good.
rook
No?
g1, king e2, bishop
Bishop
f7.
f7. Yeah.
Knight takes b2, rook e8, and black is fine.
Yeah, this black is winning. Yeah. Mhm, mhm.
But white can try something else instead of
King
d1.
e2, you mean?
Yeah, king e2. You can
Queen takes
actually-
c2.
No, but that is just completely fine, no? For black, king e2 and yeah,
Queen
sorry, queen
c2?
c2 and it's draw, no?
No, it's not draw.
At least
White is
it draw.
winning. After queen c2, white is winning.
White is
White is
winning.
winning.
Yeah, queen c2 is
Oh.
a mistake.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I don't understand.
Okay, maybe you're around the way, yeah, somehow, but it doesn't look like you should. But maybe you do.
Yeah, king f1, queen b1, king
King
g2,
g2,
king
king
h4,
king h3,
h3,
and rook g3.
queen f3, rook 1
G-
g3.
rook g3. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's
queen f1, king
King
h4,
h4.
and some more runs.
it. Yeah. Wow.
So what's happening after queen c2?
Yeah,
Wow.
queen c2, king f1, queen b1,
King g2, yeah.
queen e4. Oh no, king g2, rook g6.
Queen.
Queen just queen g. Oh no, yeah, okay.
Queen
okay.
e4,
No,
then
I'm
what's
just.
happening?
No, I'm just.
Queen
Queen
King
e4,
h3.
king h3.
King h3.
King h3, queen f3,
Yeah, rook 1 g3,
Rook
queen
1
f1,
G3.
king h4.
queen f1 check.
Queen f1, king h4.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
If king h4, it's a mistake because of
Wow, bishop f6 or no, rook
Yeah.
f6. Rook
bishop
g3.
f6, rook f6, rook g3. If king h4, we continue with the check and capture.
There's queen h1, queen e4 draw. I think. If h3.
Which queen h1, king g5? Then queen h6.
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
just.
but
No,
queen
the end
h6
game is
is
not
the-
so much. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very good, but maybe not so much. Yeah.
So king h4 is a mistake.
Yeah, you
So we have
maybe.
only probably knight. No, knight g2 or rook g2. Oh no, knight g2 we have f4 check. So rook g2 is the only move.
But f4 is
Rook
also not the end, maybe, or is it?
No, Then we'll just take the rook.
Yeah. So rook g2, queen f3 now.
Maybe
No, that's where we came from. That's where we came from.
Yeah. Maybe we'll play rook
No,
6 g3.
Yeah, there is a difference.
No, but what's the difference? Why not with the rook on g1?
You mean now my rook is on g2, yeah? Instead of
yeah,
rook on
but
g1.
what's the difference?
Can you find the difference? It's fantastic. So now,
Yeah.
so they are asking, like, for queen f3 check, why not directly come here? Now you have to.
Oh, I think it's queen g4, rook g4, f g4, king g3. You can go bishop f7. Now b2
this
is
is the
hanging.
brilliant move.
Oh wow.
Wow.
This is really nice.
Oh, the bishop is hanging, yeah?
Yeah, bishop is hanging.
So you just take with check, and the bishop moves.
This was very hard to see that queen c3, king d2, queen c2 continues because it looks like he has so many checks.
Yeah. No, intuitively we reject. It's too risky. Okay, so let's go back to the.
To queen takes c2, yeah?
Yeah. So for king e2.
Bishop c4 check is there also, yeah?
Yeah. So queen c2 is.
Hey, one second. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, bishop c4.
Yeah. So
Bishop c4
b2, rook a g1, queen c3 check, king e2 is a nice winning attempt, and you have bishop c4 check.
Yeah.
That's the correct move. Now the point is, if pawn to c4.
Queen takes c4? Oh, also queen c2 is also there. Wait, let's think.
Okay.
So which one? There is only one good move.
I think it's queen c4. No. Wait, one second.
King d1, yeah, is there? King d1.
King d1, queen d4, 93.
Queen d4.
Same, and then just go bishop d7.
Not the same.
Also like,
fine, maybe, yeah.
It should be fine. Bishop g7 probably.
So what are you suggesting, guys?
Just thinking queen c4 because queen c2, king f1 looks.
Yeah. Without the bishop, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
In the same position. Yeah. Now queen c4 stops king f1. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, queen c4, king d1, queen d4, knight d3, queen g1, take, and king e2. Just come.
And we get
bishop g7 probably.
Yeah, and black is fine.
Yeah, queen d6 can check. Yeah.
So. Yeah. So for this reason, queen h6 is not good.
Yeah.
So queen h6, bb2 is coming. So that is the critical position now. So.
Yeah, what was about the queen g3? What was this queen g3
knight
move?
g6, head g6.
Yeah. In that position instead of
queen
h6, what about the queen g3 move? I like that queen g3 move to protect c3 square.
Yeah, queen g3 is the right move.
Yeah. No, that was nice. Bishop b2, I take a rook g1. Yeah.
This is tough. This is the only move which is winning for white.
Yes, it's important to protect from queen c3 check, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but after queen
the fun is not over yet. It is still very interesting. So knight e6 was also a threat. So bishop f7.
Yeah, rook g7, take rook g1, queen f8,
e5, yeah?
Can you repeat again? For bishop f7?
Yeah, bishop f7, rook g7, bishop g7, rook g1, queen f8, e5.
Rook g1, this is attack. So you have to defend this bishop.
King h7, yeah?
They are adding more fuel to the fire.
Yeah, now it's...
So maybe some king h7 or something, yeah?
Yeah, king h7. So we are threatening. So he wants to get out of the pin, and the bishop can cover from vertical checks. So king h7 is the critical position again.
Yeah, again.
So there are multiple ways to win, but everywhere you got to be very exact.
I think f6 should be one of them.
Bishop h6?
So
queen d3 and queen h3.
Shyam Sundar with us. He is also a very good coach based in Chennai.
Oh no, you have bishop h5. No.
No, bishop h5, not.
I thought f4 is hanging after queen. Queen h3, bishop h5. What? Probably queen h3 you can play anything probably.
No, Pragg, can you
Problem
repeat
is
again,
it's
please? So for e5, king h7.
I was wondering like f6, bishop h6, queen d3 check, and then queen h3.
So
I think
F6,
probably it's better to start with queen on queen h3.
To have a check, yeah?
Yeah, but bishop is.
So Pragg, what's the idea of queen h3?
Rook g7.
Rook g7. Yeah, and that is winning.
So if queen, it's the same. Yeah, so bishop h5 I have in both cases, right? Is the only move, no? Bishop h5.
I'm not sure. Is it?
Okay, bishop h5.
Yeah, otherwise rook g7 is not
Yeah.
to be stopped. Bishop h5, yes.
I mean,
Now
for both ways.
It's trying to stop. And if this is the point, it stops the check.
No, bishop h5, queen f5, king h8, queen h5, queen f6, rook g4.
So queen f5 check is the correct move.
Yeah, king h8, queen h5.
yeah, but
queen
there is
f6,
no direct threat, no, after rook g4.
Yeah,
it's
but
okay.
I like.
Yeah, I
So
would
what
like
do you want to
something
do?
more
For
forced.
queen f5
I'm
check,
just gonna
king
go
h8?
king c1, king b1, and
I would like something a bit more. Rook g8 maybe is there. I would like something a bit more forced than rook g4.
yeah. Oh yeah,
So-
rook g8 is there. Yeah,
So you
rook
want to
g8.
take
Yeah,
queen
no,
h5?
Queen h5, queen f6.
No, is queen h5 necessary?
No,
What is this? Like?
So try to find an interesting win. It's a very interesting idea here. So the audience, you can also try to find the winning continuation here for white. Yeah, thanks, Shyam.
so with the king already on h8, I think, right? Or
Yeah,
queen
queen f5,
f5,
king
king
h8.
h8 at this point.
okay, like this, yeah. Because you could, yeah, I see. Mhm.
I see one
King
idea.
D-
I'm not
king
sure if
D3
it's yeah,
maybe?
king d3. Yeah,
King
king
D3?
d3. That's what. Bishop
Yeah,
f4, rook
fantastic.
g7.
Rook g7, yes.
King
Yeah.
d3, you
Yeah.
just
That's
get out
it,
of the pin.
Yeah.
And you keep the attack. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And if bishop f4,
Rook g7,
G7,
the
yeah.
easiest, yeah.
this is the point. So now this is not coming with check. Okay, so this is the whole point.
Yeah.
And white is winning.
If something like bishop f7, probably knight g6 should be winning.
Yes, I was not sure also how to win after bishop f7, but I thought that probably there are. It's just winning probably. Knight g6, bishop g6, rook g6, threaten queen h5, and rook g7.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah,
Rook e8,
Queen h5,
continued.
rook e3, king d4, king d4,
Yeah, king d4. Okay, yeah, let's not check.
and there is even rook takes h6. Yeah, so.
Yeah, king h7 would be something.
And
So knight f4 is also winning.
yeah, knight f4 is the win because
Not also, the other
Oh
one
yeah,
was
yeah. Then we have rook g4. Then we have rook g4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if
knight f4 is the
we
one.
just go back to the initial position, Anish's first instinct was knight f4, right?
Yes,
Initially.
probably yes, probably yes. Initially,
Yeah,
I did.
go
yes.
back in the video.
No, initially I thought the rook was on f8, so I thought gf wins by force. But when I realized that rook was on
Rook is on
f7, yeah,
f7.
then the knight f4 looks.
Yeah, knight f4 was like.
Also, there was an even
winning the
easier looking win. Yeah, after knight f4, bishop f8, queen h4. How did we get there? f5,
Yeah,
knight
f5,
takes g6,
yeah.
knight takes g6, bishop g7.
Bishop
There's
g7,
bishop
bishop g7,
takes
yeah,
g7.
yeah.
Yeah,
We saw knight
yes.
f4, bd4, g6.
Yeah, but bishop
but
g7 was easy.
Bishop g7
looked
was
kind
simpler.
looked kind of like something that white. Yeah,
It was
that
more
looks very,
solid.
very good. Yes, looked very easy.
More solid, but we would miss all this fun.
Yes.
Okay, Anish.
This is content. This is content. We played 94 for content. Yes.
Yeah. So Anish, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
And,
Can we open it? Can we open the blindfold?
Yeah, we can remove the blindfold. Please.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, thanks. That was a
Okay.
wonderful display from both of you. I hope the audience had fun.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and I hope Anish and Pragg also had fun. How about you, Anish?
Definitely.
Do you have a good time?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Like, does it make sense to, let's say, if we see a win with Bishop G7, Rook G7, Knight of 4 in that position, and then for the analytical purpose sake, I'm not talking about over the board situation, but let us say when we're in training, does it make sense to see these kind of variations as well?
You know, sir,
they remain objective and then.
No, but you know, sir, that I have a funny thing about this kind of. So I heard there was one famous trainer. I don't exactly recall who his name is. Anyway, it's better not to say. So the thing about I heard it from my Dutch colleague. So the thing about the famous trainer, he would very, very often put position wrong. So the usually dialogue would be like, so the students, they would think for half an hour, you know, and then they say, yes, sir, yes. So this, we don't know, yeah. So they would calculate, and then after half an hour, he would look at the board and be like, oh, sorry, pawn not on h7, it's on h6.
Yeah, I've done it.
And then they would be like, but sir, you know, we thought for half an hour on this. I mean, they didn't say sir, it was not in India. So they just said, but mister, you know, we didn't we thought for half an hour about rook. He would say like, it doesn't matter. You used half an hour, you were training your calculation. Doesn't matter what position. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, just anything is good. As long as you think about calculate any position, relevant, irrelevant, it's probably good.
Okay, and what suggestion you have for, we have many players among the audience, and they will be very curious to know how you became so good in calculation. Is it something just pure talent, or it's also more about training?
Well, I guess that in general, chess players, they train a lot of calculation during the game also, right? Because you calculate during the games. Also, I was, of course, solving a lot of positions like that with my trainer, also different trainers before. And there are many puzzles and tactic books and different tools on all kinds of websites. So there is that. But I think that actually what is very underestimated is that also during the games itself, surely, because, you know, then you are also very motivated. Yeah, you want to win the game. You are very motivated and 100% focused to try to solve something, try to find the win. So yeah, I guess all these things they help. So the simply solving positions, but also playing a lot of good chess. I guess that when you play as an amateur, you play only blitz or quick chess. Then you don't get the habit of calculating for a long time, right?
Okay.
So probably it's good for amateurs to play sometimes some longer games. I guess that's probably the.
So apart from playing longer games, it's also essential to solve a lot of puzzles, right?
For sure, and a lot of positions, and it's actually quite hard without a trainer to do that very often. Because when, let's say, there is a position, and sometimes you are, for example, sometimes you think that you solved it, and then you look solution, and then you didn't solve it, you know. And with trainer, you can sometimes also. Like you say some move, and then he can guide you. Yeah, he can see if the move is also good, or he can see if there is a refutation to that. You know, so it's very definitely nicer to solve it with a trainer. But if not, it's also possible. Of course, there are some books. Yeah, some good books by I think Agard books and many books on calculation.
Yeah, you also mentioned there are plenty of websites.
Yeah, for sure.
So there are multiple options available to. Getting a good source for the position is not that difficult these days. And Pragg, like you are still young, so you probably remember your younger days much clearer than Anish. So how did you start your early stages? Like when you came to chess, what were the areas you were working more? Because you became a GM at the age of 10. I remember at the age of 10, probably I could not even do auditions correctly, if I'm not mistaken, and you already became a grandmaster. So, international master, I'm sorry. So, what were the areas you were focusing when you were young?
I think I was mainly focusing on this calculation area, like solving a lot of puzzles.
So, where did you get the positions from? Is it mainly from websites?
I think
or books?
Before I came to you, my coach, Praggnanandhaa sir was
Can you repeat the name?
Gave me a lot of questions from books. I'm not sure. What? Sorry.
Can you repeat your coach's name again?
Yeah, my coach name Praggnanandhaa sir.
Mr. Praggnanandhaa from Chennai, and Pragg was working with him when he was young. and he laid the foundation for Pragg. He's a very not very well known figure in Indian chess, but he was one of the guys who really made the foundation for Pragg. So we are very thankful for him. Yeah, so he used to give you positions. That's what you want me to say.
Yeah, sometimes he would be giving some books and we need to solve, then we'll have some prizes. So because of that, we will be motivated to solve, yeah.
And that was very motivating.
Pragg was solving for chocolates, yeah, clearly. He was asking chocolates.
No. Some pens and
Pens for pens. Okay, wow.
Pen. Okay, so I will keep in mind.
I mean, some prize, yeah.
Okay, and Anish, this is regarding the style of a player. Does it keep evolving, or we remain true to our core style? Even if it evolves, it doesn't evolve much.
For sure, I think it evolves for sure, especially for young players. I think most young players, they start off attacking because most books, they are showing the attacking side. Yeah, it's the most beautiful side of chess. Yeah, the attack and beautiful sacrifices.
Guys, so, I have to interrupt. Anish, this is extremely important because my wife is on the stream, and if I don't acknowledge, I won't get my dinner.
Oh, you have to acknowledge. Definitely.
Hi, Ati. Sorry.
Definitely. So it's a priority. It's definitely priority.
Yeah. Food is definitely number one.
For sure. Sorry, we were talking about. Lost my. Also, started thinking about food.
Evolves.
Yeah. So of course you start as an attacking player, and then at some point, me and myself, I can even pinpoint exact games where you encounter defense that you've never encountered before, the level of defense. So let's say as a young player, so I would start some attack in a position where where the attack is not justified, and I would get away with it anyway, because my opponent would make a mistake in the attack that was not actually supposed to worked out. So then in my system, it was registered that, okay, it was good. I attacked, I won. But at some point you play games against stronger players and then you attack and you don't win. And that I think then you learn that it's not only in my case it's not only attack, that sometimes you have to play positional chess, sometimes you have to play slower and not only direct. So I think everyone evolves due to his own experiences and games. I had some games also. I remember I had some games where I had advantage, then I tried to do something and I lost advantage. So I was thinking, what happened? Why did I lose my advantage? And then I learned that, well, it's because in some positions to keep advantage you just have to do nothing, just wait. That's the only way to keep advantage. Like in certain structures, like in Marozzi-Bind structure, when you have space, for example, if you start to crush it immediately with b4 c5 or f4 e5, you might lose advantage. But if you just play, king h1, bishop f1, and then king g1 back, then this move, you just keep advantage, but just by doing nothing. Slowly, improve very, very slowly. So that's this was my experience, but I think everyone had his own. But of course, thanks to games and all kinds of things that you encounter, you learn and you evolve. And you see many players like Kramnik also, he had evolved a lot. He had to, first he was young, then he had to play Kasparov, he changed for that. Then he again changed a few times. So it happens a lot, and that's fascinating.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Things like I've experienced working with many young players, and in my experience, I've seen that it is not all the young players or the amateurs, to put it in a different way, they don't all have the same motivation to evolve. Like when they feel they are not comfortable or when they realize they are not good in certain positions, let's say I'm an attacking player, I don't feel comfortable in endgames, then usually what they do, they just simply avoid endgames, both in their tournament games and also when they prepare at home, because they feel like endgame is boring, I'm not good at it. So they simply accept that if I'm not good in one particular area, then it doesn't make sense for me to try to become good in that. So they just give up, and then they keep trying to they change different openings to always get attacking positions in their games. So what would you suggest for such players? Because I've seen, like in my experience, there are many who take this approach.
Yeah, well, what I definitely should say is that I think that it is impossible to completely eliminate your weaknesses. And I think that one shouldn't get obsessed with that. I mean, there are trainers that I know also who believe that the way to progress is to eliminate all your weaknesses completely. So I think that is not possible. I think it will always be that, Shahryar Mamedyarov will be a less good endgame player than Magnus Carlsen, and Shahryar Mamedyarov will always be a better calculator at a very complicated positions than Magnus Carlsen. And no matter how much they both try to change that, it will stay this way. But both Shahryar Mamedyarov, for example, is of course for simple grandmaster, he has a tremendous endgame technique. Of course, he is a very good positional player for the level of a grandmaster. But probably he is, in my opinion, at least, he is not there compared to his. Yes, at the top of the world. But he's at the top of the world because of his sharp attacking skills. Yes, and Magnus Carlsen also, of course, Magnus is one of the most universal players. But even him, still, you see that there are things he does better than others, and you can never change that completely. But you can always, what you speak about is amateurs or club players or lower or professionals who are inexperienced. They have such weaknesses that are so big that they are very easy to eliminate. And you should definitely work on that, because you should not limit yourself. You should always, let's say, if you have a move to get a very good end game or a bad middle game, of course, you should go to a very good end game. But of course, if you have two equal options, it will always be that, Carlsen will always choose endgame and Mamedyarov will always choose middle game, if they're more or less equal. So I think these small differences are at some point impossible to change. This will always remain. But if you have some big holes in your education, for example, I've played some players online, for example, in bullet time control, where, I play him in bullet. Okay, it's 1 minute. Still, it's enough time for me to think. So usually I beat a weaker player. So I beat him, but not so easily. I'm struggling a little bit in sharp position. Sometimes I blunder some trick. He finds. So I think it's a decent player. And then as one of the games, I play with him in an end game, a basic end game, and just very basic, and he makes such mistakes that I think that, wow, his level of play and tactics is like almost a grandmaster, but his end game knowledge is like a complete amateur, It's like someone who is not even a titled player or at all, yes, a total beginner. So that is, of course, that should not happen. You should not be having such huge differences. I mean, already when we speak about Pragg, he has everything. He's a more or less round player, of course. Yeah, he knows all the basic end games. He knows the basic rook end games. I'm sure all this Philidor defense, the bridge technique, all this stuff. He knows all of these things.
Very particular about the Lucina position, because
Lucina position, yes. No, but okay, Lucina position is
there.
No. Basically, a player of level of Pragg, he will have all that covered. But we speak about people who are just who are less experienced and who still need to get there. And yeah, of course, you have to have your base covered. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And how important would you think working on openings for amateurs, or let's say someone below 2400 or something? How important it is to work on their openings? Because I've seen like many even talented young players, they focus a bit too much on their openings, and then as a result, they are not really developing their skills in many areas.
Yeah, I think that many players, they like it, and that's why they do. And I think that is. I mean, also, what means work on the opening? I think if a person works properly on the opening, because, for example, if I work on the opening, let's say I will work today on right now on an opening. Of course, I will not look on move 6, stare at the Najdorf and look on move 6. I already know all these moves 100 times. I've seen bishop g5, bishop e3, bishop d3, all these moves I've seen. So I will start working on opening. So I will play already, let's say bishop e2, e5, knight b3. I will go down the line, move 20. Already it's a middle game actually. So by working on opening, actually, I work on the middle game position.
Mm-hmm.
So, but of course, if we speak about players who are beginning and instead of working on chess, they try to memorize the first 10 moves or even more, of course, that is not relevant for them. But I think it has to come with the layers. Yeah. So at first, you should know, as an amateur, you should know the opening principles. That is the most important actually is that you control center, right? So someone who plays knight h3 or h4 on the side, that is a mistake. You have to know that as an opening. Yeah, that should be your level. First, you should know that you should put pawn to e4, then knight to f3, not to h3. Already my son, I teach my son. Already my son, he doesn't know all the rules, but when he takes the knight, he puts to h3. He smiles at me, and I say like, no, and he's like, yeah, I know. He puts it to f3, So you should. It's very funny. He takes knight. He always puts to h3. And he's like, no. He's like, okay, to f3. He's teasing me. So you should put the knight to f3. Then my son also knows you take the bishop and you put it on c4 or b5. And he also puts it to a6 and smiles. I say, no, pawn will take. So, so you develop the bishop, then you castle, then you put the pawn, then the other knight, then the other bishop. And of course, that is for a long time kind of enough. And if you really like, you should definitely study the opening in greater detail. But of course, you should, at the same time, you should make sure that you should make sure that basically you grow balance. So let's say you learn something in the opening, then you learn a little bit of the tactic to catch up, then you learn endgame to catch up. Then you learn more the opening, then you learn more the endgame and the tactic. Not that, your opening and tactics is this, like that guy who I played in Bullet. Opening and tactics was like this level, and the endgame level was there. And I was, okay, catch it. I mean, just read a little bit of some basic 100 endgames you must know kind of book, and reach a bit, that you are a bit more balanced. Yeah, it's like when you are going to the gym and you are pulling the weights with the arms, and you have this giant biceps, which biceps is very good. But if only biceps is big and you have no chest muscle and no leg muscle, it will be just one big hand like this. Yeah. So you have to just that you are look good looking. You have to have, okay, if you are already working out, then work out on all the body. Yeah, at least.
Yeah. That's a nice way to put it. And you have seen Pragg. You have played with him yourself in online as well, and you have seen him in the Tata Steel last year. And what is your impression, and where do you think he needs to focus more?
Yeah, I think nowadays, especially, it is very hard to see for youngsters how much they progress, because there is so many classical tournaments. In some countries, not at all. So you don't get the usual feedback of rating, right? Usually you get the feedback, you see the rating change. So I think now it is important for all the youngsters to keep doing the right thing and work the way they worked before, and try to be balanced. I guess there is now a lot of accent placed on online chess, on blitz chess. I think that now I'm pretty sure most of the youngsters are focusing way more on blitz chess than usual, and I think that for classical it could be hurting them, because I think they lose a little bit the balance of developing. Yeah, that's what I would feel. I mean, I think that playing blitz online is very, very important. I do it myself. I think that's very, very good to do that. But I think that it's also important now, despite that you don't see immediate feedback, to still do some things that are good for your classical chess. Because I think that, for example, you might think, okay, why would I work on these openings and all this, let's say, or the same way I did before, when nobody anyway plays. Everybody plays knight f3, b3. There's nobody goes to mainline. Why would I study these middle game positions? Yeah. Why would I work hard in these things when anyway everybody in blitz plays some sidelines? But when we'll be back to classical tournaments, it will be missing. And at the same time, yes, it's good also to keep calculation, exercises like this one, where you spend sometimes half an hour on one position, because while now you don't see the use of it because there is no classical tournaments, I'm sure if you focus too much only on rapid and blitz, then you'll realize that you've not used. Sorry?
Your instincts are good, but
yes, of course. Then you will you will realize that, okay, you will see, wait, why was my chess.com rating, it went from 2500 to 2900, but why my classical rating went from 2550 only to 2570? Why it didn't go to 2650? And I think that is a challenge nowadays, especially because usually there is this constant feedback. Yeah, if you go to tournaments, you see immediately, how's my rating? Is it going up? Is it not going up? So if it's going up, okay, everything's good, I continue. If not, then you say, okay, Ramesh, sorry, my rating is a bit stuck. I'm young, I'm good. Why is my rating? Well, let's think, what are we doing wrong? Let's look at other youngsters. Why are they progressing? Someone from Uzbekistan, let's say, why is he rising? What is he doing better, and so on? But now it's hard. There's no feedback. You don't see the rating change. So now you have to think, even without that, you have to still think, like, how should we improve, the classical. But yeah, I think, as I said, I think that most nowadays probably have too much focus on the rapid and blitz, especially on the blitz online. And I understand that. But especially if you believe, that classical chess will be back, which I'm not sure, of course, but if we believe that will be back still, that's the main thing. Because, let's say until now, it is the main thing. Because even if someone, let's say, Martirosyan Haik, is like much higher rated than me on chess.com, but he had to qualify to Speed Chess Championship, and I got invited because of my classical rating, my classical strength. It still has priority nowadays. Yeah, you see that. Yeah. Even if he has 10 times higher rating on chess.com, even he has 4,000. Nobody You understand? I mean, it's nice, but it's not it's not taken the same way as classical chess. So if that will stay this way, I think it's important to keep in mind that it will be back, and you have to be ready for that too.
Yeah, so it's very important, like we constantly observe ourselves, how we are thinking, how we are analyzing positions, where we are struggling. So that
yes.
And then
yes, it's very important. Actually, I also noticed myself because even during your during such training of calculation, when you notice that okay, you used to solve it better, now you solve it a bit worse, that you try to maintain that healthy growth in all the aspects, especially for someone like Pragg and for youngsters. It's very important. You have to maintain that because there are so many specialists nowadays. There are people who play 15-second chess or 30-second chess very, very good. No, I know them. They played so good. They kill me. They kill me in 15-second chess. But they are already, even in blitz, they cannot anymore play. Yeah, already 3 minutes you play. Already already too long. Yeah, let's say. Or already 1 minute is too long. 45 seconds is they win. So I have some. There is. I know some players who, let's say, 30 seconds they are stronger than me. 45 seconds is equal, and 1 minute I am stronger. I mean, so there are now so many specialists. But the problem is that 30-second chess, 50-second chess at the moment is not like a proper discipline. Like for example, sprinting is a discipline and marathon is a discipline equally. If you are a sprinter, if you are a sprinter world champion, okay, you are great. You're going to be a celebrity and rich and everything. If you are marathon world champion, you also. But nowadays, if you are classical strong player, okay, you're doing well. But if you are hyper bullet world champion, nobody will, or hyper bullet number 3 in the world, nobody cares. Okay, number 1 still everybody knows. Some Andrew Tang is very good, but already somebody is number 3 in hyper bullet. Nobody knows about him. Nobody will give him any prize. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I think it's important still to realize that okay, these are all nice things. But what is your focus? And if you think that classical chess is your focus, then don't lose keep the eye on the ball. Yeah, keep thinking what is most important.
You received similar advice from Vladimir Kramnik as well, right? So can you share it with the audience?
Sorry.
So you had a session with along with other players with Vladimir Kramnik, right, at Chennai?
Yeah.
So did you give any suggestion about playing blitz?
Yeah, Kramnik sir just said that just don't play bullets.
No, Kramnik is more radical. I know him. Kramnik is radical. He thinks the bullet is just total evil. He told me, I asked him, what do you think about bullet? And he said that, I have good game. He said, you can just put the clock and just hit it. No need for a board. It's waste. It's just hit the clock. Who's faster? It's better.
Don't even play a 3-minute game. Just play 3+2 or more than that.
Yeah. I for example, I'm less radical. I think it's okay. I mean, to play some of this, but I think you learn some skills from also bullet. But I think that it cannot be the main thing that you do. It can, but it's just a pity because I think that it's potentially some kind of a way selling your talent too short. Because, if there is going to be a bullet world championship, with a 1 million prize fund, a proper one, and you will be, if you are bullet world number 8 in bullet, if you will be invited, you will get prizes, you will be respected. Okay, it's great. But I'm not sure that is happening. I mean, if you are world number 1 in bullet, maybe it's something. If you are already world number 3 in bullet, nobody will know you or anything. So then why to spend so much effort in something which is not so rewarding?
Yeah, so it's good to have fun, but it's also very essential we do our training the proper way for a classic.
For sure, of course, yeah.
Thank you very much. So for to everyone, probably we should call it a day for today, and thank you everyone, the audience. You have been very patient, and I would like to express my gratitude to Anish. You have been very accommodative, and you have shared your knowledge with us, and I'm sure it helped the audience a lot. And thank you, Pragg. I hope you had a good time. We both had a good time, and hopefully
I enjoyed a lot.
Do more such sessions in the future.
Yeah, it was very useful. Yes, it was a lot of fun for me. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.